Hi everybody, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Awakened Vibes channel. Today I want to talk about the Capricorn full moon twin flame activation that I experienced. And wow, it was one of those activations that really wanted me to see it, experience it, and it's taken me a few days to process it to get to the place where I could make a video about it. So if you have been watching my channel, you probably saw the purple rain, the purple tantric Merkaba activation video. And if you haven't watched that, that was the activation that I experienced at the new moon a couple of weeks ago. And I will link that video below so that you can watch both of the videos so you can really understand what's happening in twin flame unions now and the energetics of it, so that you can see where you are in your union. So I just want to remind everybody that I'm speaking to twin flames who have already met, who are in a relationship, who might be married and have children. The way that these divine masculine and divine feminine energies fit into your union, you feel it. And then I'm also speaking to twin flames who have met but are currently not dating or not in a relationship but know who each other are. And you can feel into how this is applicable to your union. And then I'm also speaking to twin flames who haven't met but who are experiencing and feeling each other energetically. And of course, this is also for the LBGT community, and the divine masculine and the divine feminine are energies. And sometimes they don't land in the quote unquote same body. And so in your lesbian or in your gay twin flame union, there probably is one of the counterparts that falls a little bit more into the divine masculine category and into the divine feminine category. But remember, the the ascension, the twin flame purpose is about the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within each of us, the ending of the duality so that we can live from a heart-based existence and experience unconditional love. So the true purpose of twin flame unions is part of ascension, and I am going to explain that in this particular video about what that sacred geometry looks like and what the ascension codes actually look like, because I experienced them, I saw them. And really, twin flames are part of the ascension, because when we are in that place of unconditional love, this energy just exponentially just moves across the earth. And if you are a light worker feeling like you want to be part of the change, that truly the change starts within ourselves, and that union of divine masculine and divine feminine that is achievable within all of our hearts, right? Because when that merges and we end that duality, there is peace and love that can be experienced on a regular and default basis. So that's the point of the twin flame union. Okay, so this particular activation that I saw, and if this video seems a little more serious, I'm trying to be very thoughtful, and when I explain the whole activation and what I experienced, you'll understand why I'm taking this tone. But it actually is really beautiful and really exciting, because this is all about healing and all about releasing the attachments and the things that no longer serve our union, because truly the union is everything, right? What is more important than experiencing love in your life? Okay, so at the full moon, this Capricorn full moon here in July, I was laying in bed and I started to get pulled into this blue turquoise grid. And the guides, the angels, my higher self, the higher levels, the source energy channelings that I have been getting have been referring to this blue wave. And oftentimes it really comes through as Archangel Michael's mission, this twin flame mission, and this blue wave of twin flames that are coming into union together so that we can make the most powerful impact of love on the planet. So as I was falling asleep, I was in this lucid dream phase, right? Where you're like, you're asleep, but you're not asleep. But your body is relaxed. And sometimes you can get that like falling feeling when you're in this lucid dream. But you also are not fully asleep because you do have like awareness of your surroundings. So I was in this place, and in my mind's eye, I started to get pulled into this blue grid. And it was like corridors of couples that I could see, like blue elevators, blue portals moving everybody up, right? Everybody was going up. And I was watching couples come together into their corridor, into their union, and watching like all of these things fall away. Sometimes I could see what was falling away, like a job or an old identity or a karmic relationship or whatever it was that was the attachment or distortion or distraction from the twin flame union. I was watching it all fall away, and I kept getting pulled into this grid, and then it started to change into circles. And I was getting like really dizzy, and I realized that I was in the template, I was in the Flower of Life grid of twin flames, and I was being shown the infiniteness of this. And when I was a little girl, I was really fascinated with the concept of infinite. I couldn't like wrap my head around it. And I would lay in bed as a little girl and try to understand like what an infinite universe was and what the infinity symbol meant. And so this was a concept that I was actually being shown in this activation, because when the twin flames would come together, their own flower of life would activate and they would spin out. And so I was being shown how soul families upgrade, how everything exponentially upgrades in your life stream when the twin flame union happens, and the infiniteness of this love. So this is a flower of life. If you are not familiar with this sacred geometry, so the one that I saw was turquoise blue. I just happen to have a purple one. I absolutely love this. It's actually a sticker, and I just haven't decided like where it goes or where I'm going to put it. All right, so this is what I was seeing. I got pulled into this flower of life, okay? And then these individual ones would start spinning as all the couples would come into these individual points. And then there would be straight lines that would connect to bring the couples and the unions together. And then, like I said, I would watch everything fall away, and I started to get like a little bit upset. I'm like, where's my divine masculine counterpart? Where's my love? I was watching it happen for everybody else. And then finally I got spun into the middle, right? And so as you can see, all these different flowers of life, they go on forever because they keep spinning off and spinning off, right? So I got brought into this center here, and my twin flame's little boy, his inner child, with a skateboard. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. About like maybe like 8 years old, 10 at the most, and he just sprinted for me, and I just put out my arms and I just bear hugged him, and I said, I got you. I got you. And like I said, it's taken me a few days to be able to make sense of this. But what it was showing me, and what I've seen with my clients since then, and what I'm seeing in my own personal life, is that one of the things that is preventing the twin flame union from coming into physical manifestation is the wounded inner child. And so this is why doing inner child healing work is so important, because your inner child might be really scared of this kind of love. They might not feel that they're worthy of this kind of love. They might have never been shown what real love is. They might have never seen it. I know that there are many abandonment, neglect, unworthiness issues in my childhood, and that my little girls, when I started to work with them to heal them, they did not think they were worthy of love. They didn't think that a wonderful, kind man would cherish them because they had been abused by other men. And so tonight, when you go to bed, you can feel into this flower of life grid and feel where you are. See if you can make your way to the center, because this is a very high dimension. This is past the dimensions of distortion. I was told this was 18th or 19th dimensional of a vibe that I was in. And these distortions can be around like 12D, and then they really start to fall away. The distractions, the karmic relationships, the people the naysayers of your union, all of that around the 12th dimension is really starts to fall away. And by the time we get to the 18th, you know, swim there, get to that place so that you can feel your union there, because this is a place that spins off this infinity, and it's so hard to even comprehend in our human mind the infiniteness of this love. But it's big and it's happening. And there might be well-intentioned naysayers in your life that don't understand. And so just really honor your union in such a sacred way that even well-meaning intentioned people can't take you down a timeline that isn't meant for you, or cause a distraction, or take you off of your knowing of who your twin flame is, and your knowing that it's going to happen. So like I said, this is, it just like, it makes my heart just like, like when I talk about it, because this was another level of the heart chakra telepathy. So in the purple tantric Merkaba activation that was experienced in the heart chakra in the last new moon, this flower of life, this blue flower of life that is spinning in infinity and really working on an energetic level to create this union. This is the next part of the heart telepathy. Okay, so this is what is being explained to me. And so to get in this heart telepathy, and one of the big heart scars that people, and that I had, and that a lot of my clients are working through, is this inner child. So when you go to bed tonight, or when you're in your meditation, place yourself in a calm state, a relaxed place, so that you can experience what I have described. And if you need to watch the video again so you can understand, and maybe if you even need to print off a flower of life so you can really see and experience what this sacred geometry is, and get in touch with your inner child. Reassure them that they are worthy of love, that they are safe to give and receive love, and that they came here on earth to experience this infinite, this divine love that is really hard to put into words. It has to be felt. So let your inner child experience this activation, this heart chakra union within your own heart, because remember, the twin flame union, the awakening journey, it's an inside job. And when you work on this inside inner peace, it will set up your energetics for the union. So in 5D, we don't have to work so hard with the cause and effect. It's like, oh my gosh, my nose is running, my eyes are tearing. It's just so big. I'm having like a visceral reaction to even explaining this activation. And that's why it took me, like I said, a few days to be able to make a video about it, because I had to make sense of it. And so when you heal your inner child, you, of course, facilitate the healing for your counterpart's inner child. And it was a breakthrough for me to know that my beloved, my twin flame, the person that I love, just beyond words, that his inner child feels safe with me, that his inner child ran to me for safety and for love and for comfort. So that is a huge breakthrough, and it's just hard to put into words because it's something that I feel so deep within my heart. And in my mind's eye right now, I just see that little boy with his skateboard, and he's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. So if you want to share your experience, or if you have any questions, please share your experience in the comments below. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'll check back and answer them. But we are getting deeper and deeper into this energetic union and this sacred geometry. And I want everyone to be able to experience this type of love. And like I said, some activations are so big, the universe wants us to experience them and wants us to really be able to know and feel what they did for our twin flame union and for our ascension and awakening and our remembering of our true authentic self. So part of living as your true authentic self is having that inner child healed, knowing that they're not bad, knowing that they are loved and cherished. And this is one of my specialties. So if you need assistance with this, please contact me through my website. It is all listed below how to contact me and schedule a private session so that we can work on your inner child so that they are excited to be in a twin flame union and know that they are worthy of it. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and you're worthy of love. You are love. You radiate love. It's all about love. Have a great day.